Hello drum school and drummer friends, it's Alan here. Hope everybody's keeping well. 12 essential short shuffles. As the name suggests, I've got 12 short examples of essential shuffles that if you're a blues player that you really want to get into and learn how to play. I was very lucky a number of years ago. I had a lesson with a fabulous drummer called Dresel. An hour and a half working on some jazz stuff, and then he pulled out a sheet and he said, "Do you want to work on some shuffles?" So I thought I would simply pass on the lesson that he gave me. So in many respects, it's like this is a Bernie Dresel approach to playing these shuffles. And any of the little graphics that I'll put on the videos are actually going to be taken from the sheet that he gave me. I've doctored it a little bit, written some notes and whatever on it, but essentially it's Bernie's sheet. So essentially there is 3 cymbal patterns. You could either use the hi-hat or the ride cymbal. You'll see if you work your way through the videos, sometimes I'm using the hi-hat, sometimes I'm using the ride cymbal. Really depends on your playing situation and the song, obviously, as well, that you're playing. However, I'll just demonstrate a little bit on both. So there's going to be 3 cymbal patterns. We'll just do them on the ride cymbal for now. So the first one is just going to be on a quarter note, crotchet, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? The second one is going to be very similar to our swing pattern if we were playing some jazz. Alright? So 2, 3, 4. And the final one, we'll play it in the right cymbal, then we'll switch it on to the hats, is our full shuffle. So we're playing triplet partials. Hopefully you'll understand what I'm talking about when I say that. So it's going to be like that. So those are our 3 cymbal patterns, and they're going to appear as we work through each one of the 12 essential shuffles. And the snare drum patterns that we're going to play, there are 4 of those. Okay? So the first one, I'll just keep time in the hats. Here we go. And we're accenting the 2 and the 4 there. Okay, the second one, we're going to play a full shuffle on the snare drum. We're going to accent the 2 and the 4. 2, 3, 4. The third one, we're going to play all the offbeats. 2, 3, 4. And the fourth one, again, we're going to play a full shuffle, but all the hits are going to be nice and strong. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, on each one of the 12 essential shuffle exercises, we're simply going to play 4 to the floor. Okay? 4 to the floor. Quarter notes or crotchets on the bass drum. So drum school and drummer friends, that's how it's going to work. We've got 3 cymbal patterns and we've got 4 snare drum patterns. And when you mix those up, we've got 12 shuffle patterns. I really do hope that you enjoy working through each one of the individual short videos. So, without further ado, I want you to get stuck into those videos. Number 1, 4 to the floor. We could play either the ride cymbal or the hi-hat. On this, we're going to play quarter notes along with the bass drum, or if you prefer, crotchets. Snare drum. 4 to the floor. Ride cymbal pattern. Again, you could do it either on the hi-hat or the ride. We'll keep it in the ride just for now. This is like our swing pattern, similar to what you'd play if you're playing a jazz piece. Snare pattern. Here we go. Number 3, 4 to the floor. As always, we could either play the ride cymbal or the hi-hat. This one we're going to play the hi-hat, and we're going to play a full shuffle pattern, what I call a full shuffle pattern. Snare drum. Number 4, 4 to the floor. We're going to play the hi-hat in this. We could do the hi-hat or the ride cymbal. Hi-hats, quarter notes to go along with the bass drum. Then we're going to play a full shuffle in our left hand with the accent on the 2 and 4. So, number 5, 4 to the floor. Ride cymbal pattern. Once again, we could do this ride cymbal or hi-hat. Snare pattern. Just to say, that's a great exercise, and it actually comes from also in a jazz book that I use with some of the students from John Riley's jazz warm-ups. So you're actually playing a swing pattern here and a shuffle pattern here. Number 6, we're going to play 4 to the floor. We can either do this on the hi-hat or on the ride cymbal. For now, we're going to play the hi-hat. We're going to play a full shuffle and then introduce the snare pattern. Again, a full shuffle. Gotta be one of my favorite grooves. Gotta keep that going a bit longer. So, number 7, as always, 4 to the floor. We could either play hi-hat or ride cymbal. We're going to play the ride cymbal. Think we're in time. Snare drum. But for now, number 8, 4 to the floor, as usual. We're going to use the ride cymbal pattern, and then snare pattern. Number 9, 4 to the floor, as ever. Our hi-hat pattern is going to be a full shuffle, and then we're going to play the snare pattern. Number 10. Quick note that this is very similar to one of the previous exercises where we were playing a full shuffle on the snare drum. The only difference is we're going to keep all the hits on the snare drum nice and strong. We're not really going to emphasize the 2 and the 4. We're going to keep them all nice and strong. This, as usual, 4 to the floor. The ride cymbal, we could either do it ride cymbal or hi-hat. We're going to keep it in the ride cymbal. Then the snare. But for now, number 11. 4 to the floor. We're going to use the ride cymbal for this. We could use either hi-hat or ride cymbal. This is like our swing pattern. Yeah, nice and strong in the left hand. Keep them all nice and strong. So, number 12, we're going to play 4 to the floor, as usual. We're going to choose the hi-hat, as opposed to the ride cymbal. You could use either. Full shuffle on the hi-hat, and then left hand, nice and strong. This is probably one of the most driving shuffles that you'll play. Alright, so here we go. Okay, drum school, drummer friends, hope you enjoyed working through those 12 essential shuffles. So for now, all the best. Take care. Bye. It's Alan here, and welcome to the Belfast Drum Channel.